Okay, so last time the reaction was reaction with bases. We are doing chemical properties of dilute acid. In chemical properties of dilute acid, the last reaction was reaction with bases, that is sodium hydroxide plus sulfuric acid, correct?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, so we'll continue with the chemical properties of dilute acid. Now the next reaction is reaction with metallic oxides. Okay, so the next type of chemical reaction is reaction with metallic oxide. Okay, whose reaction with metallic oxide? Reaction of dilute acid with the metallic oxide. Okay, so we are going to study the reaction of all the dilute acids with metallic oxide. Metallic oxide means metal plus oxygen, that gives us metallic oxide. For example, CuO, which is copper oxide. Copper is a metal and O is oxygen. So copper plus oxygen gives copper oxide. First, second is ZnO. Okay, Zn is zinc and O is oxygen. So it becomes zinc oxide. Then magnesium oxide, MgO. That is magnesium oxide. Okay. So the next chemical property is reaction of dilute acids with the metallic oxide. So first we will see with dilute sulfuric acid. Copper oxide reacting with dilute sulfuric acid. Okay. A direct combination reaction is there. There is no heating or there is no need of any catalyst. Direct reaction will take place. So copper and sulfate. So it will form CuSO4, that is copper sulfate. Plus what is remaining? H2 and O, that is water. H2. Okay. So whenever copper oxide reacts with dilute sulfuric acid, there is formation of a salt and water. So which salt is formed? Copper sulfate salt plus water. Okay. So metallic oxides, when they react with water, metallic oxides plus dilute acid, any acid, HCl or H2SO4, they will form salt and water. So this is the salt and this is water. Next reaction will see zinc oxide plus HCl. Zinc oxide plus hydrochloric acid. Again, there is formation of salt. Now, zinc will react with chlorine. So, it will form zinc chloride, that is ZnCl2. So, this is zinc chloride plus water, H2O. Balance the reaction.
2HCl.
Very good. It is 2HCl. It is 2HCl. Okay. So when we take 2HCl, so that will be Zn and these two chlorine atoms. So ZnCl2 H2O plus Okay. Next is magnesium oxide plus sulfuric acid. H2SO4. So what will be the product? Refer me.
MgSO4 plus H2O.
MgSO4 plus H2O.
So it will be MgSO4 plus H2O. So that is magnesium sulfate plus water. Magnesium sulfate plus water. Last reaction in this, that is CuO plus nitric acid. Copper oxide plus HNO3, dilute HNO3, HNO3 is nitric acid. So it will form copper reacts with the nitrate group. So there is formation of copper, nitrate plus water. Balance the reaction.
2HNO3.
Yes, Miss, 2HNO3.
Correct. HNO3, HNO3 two times. So this copper and this HNO3. Sorry, copper and these two nitrate groups. So copper nitrate plus H2O water. Okay, write these reactions.
Yes, miss.
Done.
Yes, Miss.
Finish writing all of you.
Yes, miss.
Yes, ma'am.
Below this, write down. Below these reactions, write down. Metallic oxides react with acids. Metallic oxides react with acids to form salt and water. Metallic oxides react with acids to form salt and water. Okay, finished? Should I erase this?
Yes, miss.
Yes, miss.
Still we are doing chemical properties of dilute acid. Now the next chemical property. See the next chemical property, that is reaction with metallic carbonate and bicarbonate. Reaction with metallic carbonates and bicarbonates. Okay. So whose reaction? Again the reaction of dilute acid. So whenever dilute acid, it reacts with metallic carbonates or with metallic bicarbonates, it liberates colorless, odorless gas which turns Lime water milky. So which gas turns lime water milky? Which gas turns lime water milky?
Carbon dioxide.
Which gas turns lime water milky?
Carbon dioxide.
Very good. Carbon dioxide. Okay. And can you give me example of metallic carbonate? What is the difference between carbonate and bicarbonate?
In bicarbonate, there is hydrogen.
Very good. Correct. Very good. And carbonate doesn't contain any hydrogen. Example, sodium carbonate. What is the formula for sodium carbonate?
Na2CO3.
Yes. Formula for sodium carbonate?
Na2CO3.
Very good. And bicarbonate?
NaHCO3.
Very good. NaHCO3 is sodium bicarbonate. It has hydrogen in it. And Na2CO3 is carbonate. Okay. So whenever, I'll repeat, whenever dilute acids, they react with, metallic carbonate and bicarbonate, they give colorless, odorless gas with brisk effervescence. Brisk effervescence means when the gas is evolved, it is going to evolve with bubbles. Okay. So the gas is evolved with bubbles. For example, when you open a cold drink bottle, that time it evolves with bubbles and it is going to turn lime water milky. So which gas turns lime water milky? That is carbon dioxide gas. So first we write the reaction. We see the reaction. First example, CaCO3, calcium carbonate. Calcium carbonate, it reacts with dilute HCl. The HCl dilute. First it will form salt. So calcium and chlorine together it will form calcium chloride plus colorless, odorless gas that turns lime water milky, that is carbon dioxide plus water. Balance the reaction.
Just 2HCl.
2HCl, very good. C2HCl. I'll split the reaction and tell you. Calcium carbonate, CaCO3 plus HCl 2 times. Okay, so there is formation of CaCl2, calcium and chlorine. So calcium chloride plus water. Water is H2O. What is remaining? Carbon dioxide gas. Upward arrow means gases evolve. Okay. Whenever gases evolve, we show it by upward arrow. Anyone is having any doubt?
No, miss.
So this is calcium chloride. Okay. Next reaction we do with sodium carbonate. Sodium carbonate is Na2CO3. Sodium carbonate plus dilute sulfuric acid. H2SO4. You know the two products. The two products are carbon dioxide and water. Balance the reaction and tell me the salt which is formed. Water and carbon dioxide is fixed.
Miss, salt is Na2SO4.
Very good. Plus
plus carbon dioxide and H2O, water.
Na2, very good. Na2 and so 4. What is the name?
Sodium sulfate.
Very good. Sodium, Na is sodium, isophoric sulfate. Sodium sulfate plus, now see we have CO3 and we have H2. This becomes H2O plus CO2. So that is water plus carbon dioxide gas is evolved. Okay. Next reaction we will take, I am writing here, copper carbonate, copper carbonate plus HCl dilute. Complete the reaction.
Copper chloride, carbon dioxide and water.
Very good. Correct. How much HCl?
2.
2. Correct. C2HCl. HCl 2 times. So this copper and these 2 molecules of chlorine, they will form copper chloride plus now CO3 is remaining. So then H2 and this O, H2O plus carbon dioxide gas is given up. Any doubts?
No, miss.
So these were the reaction of carbonates. Now we will see the reaction for bicarbonates. Please write it down. Finish writing.
Yes, miss.
Now we will see the reaction for bicarbonate. Potassium bicarbonate plus sulfuric acid. Okay. So, potassium bicarbonate is potassium HCO3 bicarbonate plus potassium bicarbonate plus H2SO4 dilute sulfuric acid. Okay. So again same, it will form water and carbon dioxide. So this KH and so forth. Okay. So KH and so forth. It will form potassium,
Bisulfate.
very good, bisulfate plus CO,
Carbon dioxide and water.
very good, H2O and carbon dioxide. Carbon dioxide. Do the same reaction with sodium bicarbonate and HCl. Sodium bicarbonate formula,
NaHCO3.
very good, NaCO3 plus HCl. Do it.
Miss NaCl plus water plus carbon dioxide.
Correct. Na and Cl. Na plus
Water plus carbon dioxide.
NaCl plus,
Water plus carbon dioxide.
correct. So H2O, water plus carbon dioxide. Water plus carbon dioxide. Very good. Any doubts?
No, miss.
Any doubts? No, no. Last reaction. Okay, last reaction is the Calvert reaction. Okay, now see the last reaction. How we will how carbon dioxide turns lime water milky. Okay. What is the formula for lime water? What is lime water known as? See, lime water is known as calcium hydroxide. So I'll just put up a star and write this reaction. Carbon dioxide gas plus lime water. Lime water is calcium hydroxide. Okay. So we all know carbon dioxide turns lime water milky. So why it turns milky? Because there is formation of calcium carbonate precipitate. Okay, so there is formation of calcium carbonate precipitate. So suppose I will split this up, CaOH 2 times, because hydroxide group is 2 times. Okay, so CaOH and this CO2, that is carbon dioxide. So it forms calcium.
Calcium carbonate plus water.
Yes, very good. Calcium, that is CaCO3 plus H2O. CaCO3. This CaCO3 is the white color, that is white precipitate plus H2O water, calcium carbonate plus water, and this is called as any doubts, all of you
No, miss.
girls?
No, ma'am.
No, miss.
Okay, so write down all these reactions. If you have written below that, write down. यहाँ पे आपको लिखो milky है. Milky one. Finish writing.
Yes, miss.
Yes or no?
Yes, miss.
Yes, miss.
Below the reaction, write down. Dilute acid. Dilute acid react with dilute acid react with metallic carbonate and bicarbonate. Metallic carbonates and bicarbonate to liberate colorless, odorless gas, with with brisk. Brisk means very sharp wet vowel system. B-R-I-S-K. Slowly, slowly the vowel will start coming. B-R-I-S-K. Brisk, effervescent. Brisk, effervescent. E-F-F, E-R, V-E-S, P-E-N-C-E. E-F-F, E-R, V-E-S, E-N-C-E. Effervescent. Which turns lime water milky. Which turns lime water milky. I will repeat. Reaction with metallic carbonates and bicarbonates. Dilute acids react with metallic carbonates and bicarbonate to liberate colorless, odorless gas, with brisk effervescence, which turns lime water milky. Now the next chemical property. Next chemical property is reaction with metallic sulfides bisulfides. Okay. We have seen reaction with carbonates and bicarbonates. Now reaction with metallic sulfides and bisulfides. See, sulfate is SO4. Sulfide, CES. Whenever there is sulfide, it is SO3. Okay. Same like carbonate and bicarbonate. Carbonate we have CO3, bicarbonate we have HCO3. So similarly, sulfide is SO3 and bisulfite is HSO3. Okay. So we are going to see reactions for that. First, pay attention. See, dilute acids, when they react with metallic sulfides and metallic bisulfides, they liberate colorless gas. Okay. They liberate a colorless gas which has a smell of burnt sulfur. मतलब जब ये गैस इवॉल्व होता है, जब डाइल्यूट एसिड का और मेटालिक सल्फाइड और बाइसल्फाइड का रिएक्शन होता है, तब ये गैस इवॉल्व होता है. वो जो गैस इवॉल्व होता है उसका जो ओडर है, it is like a burnt smell of sulfur. Okay. Now this gas, it will turn acidified potassium dichromate from orange color to green color. मतलब अगर ये गैस का हम लोगों ने रिएक्शन किया, acidified potassium dichromate का फॉर्मूला है K2Cr2O7. So whenever acidified dichromate is reacted with this gas of having a burnt smell of sulfur, it is going to turn the color, original color of potassium dichromate is orange. So orange color will change into green color. Similarly, potassium permanganate का smell, potassium permanganate का color कौन सा है? Purple. So it is going to decolorize potassium permanganate, means it will convert from purple color to colorless. Okay, I will repeat.
Excuse me, ma'am.
Yes. Dilute acids. Okay, dilute acids, when they react with metallic sulfide and metallic bisulfide.
Excuse me, ma'am.
Yes.
Can you repeat again?
Yes, yes,
There is a net issue. Sorry.
I am repeating. Okay. Dilute acid. Dilute acid when they react with metallic sulfide and bisulfide, that time a gas is evolved. Okay, the gas that is evolved, it is having a smell of burnt sulfur. इसका मतलब है acid plus ये metallic sulfide plus metallic bisulfide. Acid, metallic sulfide, metallic bisulfide. What is evolved gas? ओके, ये जो गैस है इसका जो स्मेल है इट विल बी ऑफ बर्न सल्फर। स्मेल कैसा आएगा जब सल्फर बर्न होता है? बर्न सल्फर का कॉमन एग्जांपल आई गिव यू ऑनियन। ओके, द स्मेल ऑफ ऑनियन, whenever you cut onion or whenever onion becomes rotten, we get the typical smell due to which tears start coming from our eyes. That is the smell of burnt sulfur. ऐसा smell आता है, ठीक है? So acid when reacts with metallic sulfide, metallic bisulfide, a gas is evolved. The gas is having the smell of burnt sulfur. Now this gas it reacts with K2Cr2O7. What is K2Cr2O7? K2Cr2O7 is potassium dichromate. Acidified potassium dichromate मतलब potassium dichromate में little amount of acidic acid. Okay, so ये जो गैस है इसका रिएक्शन होगा potassium dichromate के साथ. Now original color of potassium dichromate is orange. So when you add this gas, orange color will convert into green color. Okay. Similarly, this gas on reaction with potassium permanganate, that is KMnO4. KMnO4 का color होता है purple. From purple, it changes to decolorized. That is, it becomes color. Okay. So next chemical property of acid, or dilute acid is when dilute acid they react with metallic sulfide or with metallic bisulfide और गैस इज इवॉल्व। मतलब डाइल्यूट एसिड लिया, उसका रिएक्शन हम लोगों ने मेटालिक सल्फाइड के साथ किया। वी आर गोइंग टू सी द रिएक्शन when it is reacted with metallic sulfide or when it is reacted with metallic bisulfide, that time a gas is evolved. ये जो गैस इवॉल्व होती है उसका जो स्मेल है, उसका जो ओडर है, it is like rotten onion odor, okay, which we call as smell of burnt sulfur. ठीक है, अभी ये गैस इवॉल्व हो गई। ये गैस जो इवॉल्व होती है उसका रिएक्शन हम लोग किसके साथ करते हैं? पोटेशियम डाइक्रोमेट के साथ। पोटेशियम डाइक्रोमेट का और जब गैस का रिएक्शन होता है, that time original color of potassium dichromate is orange. So that orange color it is converted into green color when potassium dichromate reacts with the gas. Similarly, when potassium permanganate, which is purple in color, when it reacts with the gas, it becomes colorless. That is, it loses its color. There is decolorization. Understood, all of you?
Yes, sir. Yes, miss.
Yes, miss.
Do you want me to repeat?
No, miss.
No, miss.
So give the heading, then we'll do the reaction. Give the heading, reaction with metallic sulfides and bisulfides. Reaction with metallic sulfides and bisulfides. We are still doing chemical properties of dilute acid now. Reaction with metallic sulfides and bisulfides. In that, write down dilute acids react with metallic sulfides and bisulfides reacts with metallic sulfides and bisulfides to liberate colorless gas having burnt burnt sulfur smell which turns acidified potassium dichromate K2Cr2O7 acidified potassium dichromate from orange to green and potassium permanganate solution from purple to colorless that is it decolorizes I will repeat this cross check. Dilute acids react with metallic sulfide and bisulfide to liberate colorless gas having burnt sulfur smell which turns acidified potassium dichromate from orange to green and potassium permanganate from purple to colorless that is it decolorizes We see the reactions now. First we take sodium sulfite plus sulfuric acid. And we do sodium sulfite plus sulfuric acid. Dilute. Okay, direct reaction or combination reaction. So here Na2. Okay, so that is sodium sulfate.
Plus H2O plus SO2.
Very good. तो देखो यहाँ पे SO3 है तो सल्फाइड है, SO4 है तो सल्फेट है. What is remaining? SO3 और H2. तो ये जो है H2O plus SO2. SO2 is sulfur dioxide plus water plus SO2 gas. That is sulfur dioxide. That's why it gets the smell of burnt sulfur. Because sulfur dioxide gas is very irritating. It is having a very pungent odor, and even small fumes of gas, tears will start coming from your eyes. Okay, so that is sulfur dioxide gas. The next reaction is with potassium sulfide. Potassium sulfide K2SO3 plus HCl. Dilute. Try to do the reaction and balance it also. Same, water and sulfur dioxide will remain same. Just have it as the name of salt.
Two KCl
Very good.
and balancing 2 HCl.
Very good. When we take 2 HCl, we have K2 SO3, K2 SO3, SO3 also I will split. K2 SO3, HCl, HCl. Okay. K. So this becomes 2 KCl plus H2O water and SO2. H2O plus SO2. This is potassium chloride. KCl is potassium chloride. Any doubts?
No, miss.
No, ma'am.
Okay, next reaction. Next reaction we take off potassium bisulfate. What will be the formula?
KHCO3.
Potassium bisulfate.
Okay, KHSO4.
SO3.
Yes, miss.
Okay. Potassium bisulfite. Okay. KHSO3 potassium bisulfite reacts with sulfuric acid. Dilute sulfuric acid. It will give potassium sulfate plus water plus sulfur dioxide gas is evolved. Okay, so that is the reaction. Anyone is valid? See, first element is potassium. First element is potassium. So we'll balance potassium. How much potassium at the product side is there? 2. So if we put 2 over here. Okay. So what it becomes? KH, SO3, KH, SO3 2 times. Okay. Plus we have H2, SO4. As treated sulfuric. Product is what? K2SO4. Okay, so K2SO4 is aluminum. Then we have water. How many hydrogens are there? 2 and 2, 4. Correct? So we balance 4 hydrogens over here. So 2 into 2, 4 hydrogens and 2 oxygens. So these 4 hydrogens and these 2 oxygens are removed. What is remaining? SO2, SO2. How many molecules of sulfur dioxide? Understood? All of you? Should I repeat?
Yes, miss, understood.
Okay, all of you? Any doubts?
No, ma'am.
No, miss.
Okay. Now we will see same reaction with sodium bisulfite. Okay. Sodium bisulfite plus HCl. That is HCl. Sodium bisulfite NaHSO3 plus dilute HCl. Same water and sulfur dioxide. Try to do the reaction. Yes, what is the product? NaCl. Sodium chloride. NaCl plus H SO3 and HCl. So here H2O water plus SO2 sulfur dioxide. Okay. Correct? Yes or no? Are you there, all of you?
Yes, miss.
Okay, now see, these were the general reactions. Now at the last, what we have written, when the gas reacts with potassium dichromate, orange color potassium dichromate converts into green color. Okay, so that reaction we are going to see now. We have already seen which gas is involved, that is sulfur dioxide. So we take potassium dichromate and react it with sulfur dioxide. Acidified potassium dichromate. Acidified potassium dichromate means potassium dichromate dissolved in acid. Okay, so we take K2Cr2O7, that is potassium dichromate. Original color is orange. Very important reaction, please pay attention. Okay, orange. Then it reacts with the gas that is involved, sulfur dioxide gas, plus acid, H2SO4. Because it is acidified potassium dichromate. Product that we get is potassium sulfate plus chromium sulfate. Okay, why? Because it's chromium. Chromium sulfate. This chromium sulfate is green color. We have seen orange color changes into green color. Chromium sulfate plus water. Okay, so how are we going to balance this reaction? K2 is balanced, K2 is balanced. Potassium is balanced, no need to do anything. Cr2 is balanced, Cr2 is balanced. Okay, now we have to balance oxygen molecules, sulfur. How many sulfur molecules are over here? There are 3 sulfur molecules. Okay, so we balance the sulfur molecules 3. So when you balance the three sulfur molecules, sulfur becomes 3, oxygen 3 into 2, 6, plus this oxygen. Total oxygen how much? 30. Correct? Yes or no? Yes or no? Where is everyone? This 13 oxygen, hydrogen is twice. Hydrogen is also balanced. Okay? Sulfur we have balanced. Oxygen यहाँ पे है 4. So total oxygen is how much? 17. We have to see oxygen over here. Potassium is 2, it is balanced. Chromium is 2, that is balanced. Sulfur is this 3 sulfur and this 1 sulfur 4. This 1 sulfur and this 3 sulfur, total sulfur 4. Now we will see oxygen. Oxygen is 4. 4 into 3, 12 plus 1. So oxygen is also balanced. So the total reaction becomes balanced. Have all of you understood?
Yes, miss.
Yes or no?
Yes.
No? See here, I will tell once again. Potassium dichromate. It is okay. Yes, we have understood. Acidified. So we are acidifying with sulfuric acid. It reacts with sulfur dioxide gas. Orange color changes into green color. Okay. One more we have written is potassium permanganate. Potassium permanganate, purple color changes into colorless. Okay, purple color changes into colorless. So that reaction we will see now. Last reaction, after that we will stop. Okay, purple color changes into colorless. Potassium permanganate. KMNO4. KMNO4 is potassium permanganate. Reacts with that same SO2. Here we don't add acid, we add water. Okay, so potassium permanganate. Initial color is purple. Then it changes into potassium sulfate, manganese sulfate. Potassium sulfate is K2SO4, manganese sulfate is MnSO4. From here we have got manganese is from here, MnSO4 plus sulfuric acid. Okay, H2SO4. Now we will see how the reaction is to be balanced. First element is K. Here at the product side, potassium is single. Here it is double. So I put 2 over here. When you take 2 KMnO4, potassium also becomes 2, Mn also becomes 2, okay, and the oxygen becomes 8. Okay, so potassium is balanced. Now what we have to balance? We have to balance Mn. Here Mn is how much? 2. So we will put Mn 2 over here. Now Mn is balanced. Okay. Now we have to balance remaining atoms. When you balance, here Mn is equal to 2, S is equal to 2, oxygen 4 into 2, 8. Okay. Potassium 2, sulfur 1, oxygen 4. And here hydrogen 2, sulfur 1, oxygen 4. Okay. This side, potassium is twice, manganese is twice, oxygen is 8. Sulfur is 1, oxygen is 2, hydrogen is 2, oxygen is 1. Now we will see the oxygen atoms because after manganese, oxygen is there. How many oxygens are there? 8 and 2, 10, 10 and 1, 11 oxygen atoms. Total we have 11 oxygen atoms. Here how many we have? 8 and 8, 16 oxygen atoms. Okay. So we need to balance the 16 oxygen atoms. So how are you going to balance it? How much is sulfur over here? 1, 2, 3 and 1, 4. 4 sulfur. यहाँ पे single sulfur. Tell me how you balance. If we want to balance, here 11 is there, here 16 is there. Okay. So what we'll do is take twice of H2O. Okay, when you take twice of H2O, hydrogen becomes 4. Okay, so here also twice of H2O, hydrogen will become 4. How much is sulfur now? Sulfur has become 2, oxygen has become 8. Total oxygen 16 plus 4, 20. If you want to make oxygen atoms 20. Here, how many oxygens are there? Two hydrogens. Sulfur has become 2 plus 2, 4 plus 1, 5. And put 5 over here. So sulfur has become 5. Now count the oxygen atoms. 4 into 2, 8. 5 into 2, 10 plus 2. How much they are? 12 and 8, 20. So all the 20 oxygen atoms are balanced. Before we stop, I will explain this reaction once again. Potassium per MnSO4 is called as manganese sulfate. I will write the name. Manganese. Mn is manganese. Colorless. Okay. So potassium permanganate, which is initially purple in color, reacts with sulfur dioxide and water. It forms potassium sulfate. Purple color changes into colorless manganese sulfate plus sulfuric acid. Okay, we'll stop here. Practice maximum reactions and practice this. If you have doubts, please ask me next time. Any doubts in today's class?